Okay, so here we go with the hip. So the hip is obviously going to be really useful if you're doing squats, running, etc. But for me, it's one of the best ways of actually opening up what's happening in the lower back as well. So it's very, very rare that I see someone who doesn't need to have their hip done. Okay, because the hip is a slightly different angle, instead of having it just in a straight line like that, we're actually going to have it up on the angle through there. So we're going to get right up in there. So you find the sitting bone just through there. Probably don't go in the middle, that's not so much fun. Let's go slightly out to the side of the sitting bone, get that through here, and come in super tight to begin with. Again, this is the place that you'll be able to do the hardest kind of compression because it's such a big part of the body. So come through here, then on the top we want to be coming into the TFL. So what that is the muscle, so there's the knobbly bit of the bone there, just underneath there. So you want to be getting right up through here and then onto that TFL underneath the knobbly bit there. Come through, big compression. Come up. Again, to get more compression, really stretch and come into it. With the rest of the body, you kind of generally go quite progressive and work down. With this, I find actually you pretty much just want to be doing a relatively narrow, maybe 2 bands width, if that, amount of compression, because you really want to get a lot of tension on that area. So we'll come into here and just do all of the usual motions that you would for the hip. So squat, so come in, get nice and tight through there. But you might also find kind of driving it through with the lunge is really useful. So notice as we do that, try not to arch your back. Try and keep that relatively straight. So that the movement that's happening is the hip, not the lower back. So that's a really common cheat that we see. So people go, yeah, I'm not really feeling it anywhere. It's like, it's because it's in your lower back. So keep that through, and then get that guy doing some fun. Okay. Once we've got that, we also can do some of this movement through here. So really coming into the adductors. And if you're on the ground, you can start twisting your leg in from the side. You'll be here, dropping your knee in like that. It's a good day to be wearing underpants. Great. Okay, here we go. Get that through there. Some nice movement. Sit down into it, come back up. Okay, all of that kind of stuff should have a pretty noticeable effect. Again, you will get a glorious rush of blood when that feels better. Then you come back into that again. So again, we've got our squats. So coming through, squatting, lunge motion, protecting that lower back, come through side to side, really working to the adductors, coming down, getting these guys going, and then doing a little bit of work like that as well. Again, we're looking for 20, 30 total reps.